Welcome back to the Plus Side of Nashville, everyone. I'm so excited about my next guest, Dyan Damron, who is a fitness and health coach. We're going to be talking about how to stay healthy and focused with your eating plan and your exercise routine during the holiday season. And we've seen Dyan on Talk of the Town. You've been on Open Line and Morning Line, and welcome.
I know, it's so good to be here and to share the camera with you.
Exactly. It's so great to have you. And a lot of people will look at you, Dyan, and never know that you haven't always been this great fitness expert. You too have struggled with your weight.
Sure, absolutely. I actually grew up a little overweight. I was very athletic, so that kept me in pretty good shape, but I was always very self-conscious and, you know, just sort of never really felt good about myself. And I went to college and actually lost 50 pounds in college. And so, and even then it was, you know, when I lost the 50 pounds, it was not immediate. It took me a couple of years, and it was a lifestyle change. I had dieted a lot as a teenager, and it just never worked. You know, you'd lose 15, gain 20, or, you know, and it was just kind of that battle. And so I know I have kept the weight off since college, but I do know the battle, and I know the struggle, and, you know, I know what it's like to face life and to, you know, not really know exactly where to go or where to turn and what works. So,
exactly. Yeah. And as you said, the diets don't work. So you don't believe in dieting. You believe in making a healthy lifestyle change. You even wrote a book called Don't Diet, Live It, which is so true. And you know, you have to stay motivated and continue to stay on track. You and I talked a little bit during this break. There's your book right there. How do you stay motivated? Because often women will find themselves, and men, they'll lose, oh, I just need to lose 20 pounds. They'll lose that 20 pounds, go right back to eating the way they were before. How do you stay motivated?
You've really got to get below the surface. You know, find something that is internal and not just external. It can't be something that you see in the mirror that you don't like. It can't be your jeans not fitting well. It can't be, you know, I want to fit into a dress that I bought a few years ago, or somebody even in your life influencing you saying, you know, I think you need to lose some weight. You've just got to find something that makes you feel, you know, finally say, I want to live to see my grandkids, and I want to live to be a sassy, strong, 80-year-old person, and be able to live that life and really enjoy it in a way that you probably wouldn't if you're struggling with, you know, hypertension and type 2 diabetes and all those kinds of things. You want it to be internal. Within your gut and within your heart. You've just got to feel it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dig deep down and hang on to those goals. So, okay. Holidays are upon us, and what do studies say? How, you know, we're going to be overeating from Halloween candy from this point that's still left over from Halloween. We're going to be wanting to eat a lot of things that are very calorie laden. How many pounds do we typically gain?
It's anywhere typically from, you know, even starting kind of Halloween to Thanksgiving all the way through the first of the year, anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds is what studies say. And typically what's even worse is usually when we gain them, we don't lose them. So it just sort of adds on year after year, which is tough.
It is tough. Well, you have some really great tips. I tell you, I'm hanging on to these. Let's talk about some ways that you say we can stay healthy during the holidays. You say balance out your binges.
Exactly. I think it's sort of, you know, pick your battles. You know, what is it that you are willing to forego, and what is it you really want to splurge on? Because again, kind of back to the don't diet, live it. Like, I love the holidays. I want to enjoy them, and I don't want to, you know, in the middle of January say, man, I regret not having that pumpkin pie, or I regret not having that whatever it was. So enjoy it, but pick, like, you know, don't have, if you go to a party every night, don't have the indulgences every single night, and don't start it in the morning with, you know, pumpkin spice latte and a donut. You know, really choose what it is that you really enjoy, and have it and enjoy that.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Okay, so now I love the fact that my favorite breakfast of the day is, meal of the day is breakfast. And you say definitely eat it.
Absolutely. Breakfast, you've heard it before, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And this is year-round, but especially this time of year. Start with a strong breakfast. Chances are, unless it's brunch or something, chances are most holiday parties aren't in the morning. So, you know, go ahead and start out the day strong. Maybe even, we'll talk a little bit about exercise later, but maybe even get up and just start the day well with some exercise and a good strong breakfast. And you really want to have protein within that, because protein is what keeps you full longer. So you'll have the sugar high, but then the sugar crash with, you know, processed carbs and all that kind of stuff. So have maybe some whole grain tortilla with a little bit of peanut butter, or some scrambled eggs with some veggies or whatever. It doesn't have to be hard, and I like breakfast. Breakfast has always been a favorite of mine, whether it's oatmeal or I eat oatmeal every single morning. But you know, it doesn't have to feel like breakfast. Like, it can be a ham sandwich or a burrito with, you know, scrambled eggs in it or something like that. Just, you know, just eat it.
Eat a great healthy breakfast.
That's right.
We've got so many more great tips to get to. So we got to take a break.
Okay.
But you do not want to leave right now, because stay with us, and we're going to talk about drinking water, turkey, sides, and a lot more great information. So stay with us.